The lick that you just heard is one of the licks from my upcoming TrueFire course called 50 Slow Blues Licks You Must Know. My name's Anthony Stauffer. Some of you may recognize me from StevieSnacks.com. That's where I normally teach lessons, but I have this great course coming up for TrueFire. I'm really excited about it, and so this is the first in a series of about 5 or 6 videos that's going to just show off some of the licks from that course that you're going to learn. You can find all of these promos on the TrueFire blog in the 50 Slow Blues Licks category. Now this course features licks from a lot of my favorite players, guys like B.B. King, Freddie King, Stevie Ray Vaughan, of course, Albert King, Eric Clapton, and Jimi Hendrix, and even some Johnny Winter. This first lick, though, is from B.B. King, and I picked it because it's one of my favorite licks of his, and it fits perfectly at the end of a 12-bar progression as you roll around into the next 12 bars. Now I bring that up because that's going to be a heavy focus point of this course. Where do you play the licks that I'm teaching? Because the right lick played at the wrong place isn't going to sound as good as it could. So let's listen to this again with the backing track. See if you can hear the end of the 12-bar progression coming and see how this lick ties right in with the beginning of the 12 bars. So let's take a look at what's happening in that lick. We're going to be in the key of C sharp here. That puts our root marker right here at the 9th fret in standard tuning. But you notice when you play a lot of licks in this root position, you don't sound very much like B.B. King. Well, that's because a lot of times if you want to sound like him, you're going to have to slide up here, up to the 14th fret here on the B string, and you're going to be kind of mixing some major and minor stuff together, which is kind of what makes B.B. King's playing sound so great. So we're going to start the lick going from the 15th fret of the G string up to the 14th fret of the B string. And then you're going to rake into a bend here at the 17th fret of the B string. Timing of that's very critical because that happens right at the first beat of bar number 1. So you hit that bend right as it would go, right at the first beat of bar number 1. So after that bend, you're going to jump up here to the 16th fret of the E string, then down to the 14th fret, back down to the 17th fret of the B string, and then 2 hits right here at the 14th fret of the B string, and do some nice heavy vibrato there. And then to end it, you're just going to just a quick pull off from 16 to 14 on the B string down to the 15th fret of the G string. Now, if you just played all the notes the same volume, it would come out sounding okay. But another thing that I'm real kind of picky about is accents. So sometimes it can be kind of hard to figure out, well, what notes do I accent? Well, here's just one rule of thumb that you can use for this lick. Lead in strong with those first 3 notes, especially on right on that bend. You want to draw that bend out and then play the rest of the notes quiet. And you can even make them a little bit staccato. And then end it with the accents kind of a little bit more accented. So that's just an easy example of how you can accent kind of the beginning and the end of a lick to make it a little bit more dynamic. Well, there you have it, a nice, simple B.B. King lick that sounds great leading into a 12-bar slow blues solo. If you're like me and slow blues is one of your favorite forms of the blues, I think this course is going to be something you're going to want to check out. So watch the TrueFire site for when that's released. You can find all the previews that I'm doing for the course on the TrueFire blog. And if you have questions about the course, I will be on the TrueFire forums, or you can come over to StevieSnacks and send me an email, StevieSnacks.com, and I'll answer any questions that I can, and I hope you check it out when the course comes out. Thanks for watching.